Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming, and welcome finally to a British map here on Farming Simulator 17. This is our carry-on of White Oak Farm Extended. If you've been subscribed for a while, you may know that we were playing this on the end of Farm Sim 15. Well, now we're playing it on Farm Sim 17. Big thank you to Nathan6930 for sending this over to me. Can't wait to check it out. Now, before we get going, guys, this is completely work in progress, as Nathan said. There's still a few bits to iron out, like all the fields and stuff, as you can tell by the PDA down there. So I'm assuming we own all of the fields at the moment. So we've actually already took the harvester down to one of the fields that needs harvesting today. So we just need to jump into one of our tractors and pick up the header, which is actually should be in this shed, I believe. Let's have a look. There it is. There is our header, and as you can tell by the header, we've got ourselves a massive Ferguson, and I can't remember which model it is, so I'll show you guys when we get down there. Which tractor should we take? I'll just show you what we got. We got the JCB from FS15. We had this exact tractor in FS15, if you remember that. We've got a T7. We did have a T7 Blue Power in FS15, but it was the older shape. So we just got the newer shape, T7 Blue Power. And we have this Ford, which is pretty much just a reskin of the in-game one. But as you can see, it's got... Actually, can you see it from here? It's got Ford written on it. And it's got the white roof, like the Fords did have before New Holland sprayed them blue. And we also have this on the front here, which is which says Ford Motor Company, sorry. Which all the ones I've seen in real life don't actually say that. They still have the New Holland logo, even though it's a Ford. So that may be real, it may not be real, I don't know. But yes, today we're going to take down we're going to take down the T7 Blue Power, because I love this tractor. We're going to jump into this one. Let's get our head tracking on here, and let me just reset this. Right, okay, everybody, so we're now in the T7, as you can see here, looking good. It looks actually a bit like the one from 15, but slightly different details and stuff. Let's go ahead and get it booted up. Like so. That's a bit loud on my eardrums. Let me just turn it down a little bit. Awesome. So now we will go ahead and... Whoa, there's some lag, I guess. There's some FPS drops right there, whatever that was. So you will get some FPS drops in this video, unfortunately. This map, once again, is work in progress, and Nathan has still got a little bit of optimization to do, apparently. Also, if I turn around now, we can actually swivel the camera around like that, which is good. We can only do this on the outside, in third person, essentially, when we've got head tracking on. Can do the in-cab when we're not using head tracking, but we're using head tracking. So yes, we have to do it on the outside only. And I should also have, yes I do, I have the camera mapped out to my steering wheel again. Let's get the header trailer hooked up here, and we are now ready to go. For some reason, my head tracking reset keeps... Are we going to make that? Yes. Yeah, for some reason, my head tracking reset keeps getting unmapped, and I'm not sure why. So if you see me reach over to the keyboard, it means I'm using the actual track hat software to recenter the thing. Also, someone keeps messaging me on Steam, so if that's coming out in the video, I do apologise. We're going to make this turning here. It looks like we might. Mirrors are still useless on this game. So yes, welcome back, guys. This is our first ever British map on Farming Simulator 17. I'm so excited. So excited to have this back. Ooh. Come on, speed up. So it feels good to be driving back on the left side of the road with our small, wonky-shaped fields. It's good. Now, the traffic lights have gone from here, which I actually do prefer, if I'm honest, because it used to get the Follow Me mod stuck. We don't have Follow Me today, unfortunately, which is why we're not taking the Combine down, and why it's already down there. Cannot wait for that mod to get converted. Really can't. So we're going to get another bit of frame drops going past this yard. I'm not sure what's causing this one. I think it's all shaders, so I need to actually write to Nathan and let him know. Okay, guys, so here we are at the other yard right now. I think the gate's actually closed, so we're going to have to pull in and actually open this gate. Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and pull into here real quick, whilst we go and open this gate. Now, this map is using animation map trigger, not the new style, which I prefer. I'm glad animation map trigger is now converted. It makes my life a lot easier. Says our combine waiting to go there. That's the field we're harvesting. So yes, we apparently own all of the fields now. Look at that. Beautiful T7 here. Right, we're not going to make that. So let's... I don't even want to try and jackknife, because I get a lot of negative comments if I jackknife the trailer. So we're going to take a left here, down this road, to get nice and wide so we can get the header trailer around. Awesome. So a lot of people have been asking for me to play a lot more realistically like I used to. And that is going to start again. I was basically trying to make my Goldcrest Valley Let's Play a little bit less serious, just so you guys find it a bit more entertaining. I'm still doing Goldcrest Valley, by the way. It's probably going to be like once a week or something like that, because too many people are doing it. So I'm definitely going to stick to the White Oak mostly. Right, let's go ahead and stop this tractor here. This game looks so good. It's the same map, and it looks so much better already. Right, let's go ahead and turn this off temporarily. And we'll jump into the Massey Ferguson, and the model number is the 7347S. Don't know what any of that means, because I'm not very good with my Massey Fergusons, but it's ironic that I should say that, seeing as I've released the 698 and the 698... Well, the 698T's not out yet. Right, let's go ahead and hook this up as best as we can. Looking down. There we go. We'll back this stuff out of here. Right, there we go. So apparently this is the wrong trailer for this header, because I did get stuck a little bit, unfortunately, but nothing too much. I just had to put my four-wheel drive on to get off, but there we go. So what I'm going to do real quick is get this T7 out of the way. Don't know why I turned it off. I also may see at the bottom right corner with the speedo and stuff and how much litres of petrol we got left, we actually have fuel consumption on there as well now, so we're using 93.2 litres of fuel there. But anyway, let's get up into this. Finally, we'll do some harvesting. Now, I don't even know if this works. You may catch me finding a bug on camera, but hopefully not. We'll get this unfolded. Oh, wow. Do you see that? The combine lowered down there, and I'm just going to do it one more time. That is incredible. I've never used this combine before, and I had no idea that it lowered down when you unfold it. Amazing. Right, we get our four-wheel drive and stuff off now. What I'm going to do is... Oh, my fat gut might be in the screen a little bit, but that's fine. Let's turn her on, get her up to the proper RPMs, lift just the header up. By the way, guys, on my joystick, I haven't had a chance to show you yet. These two buttons here now lift and lower the implements. I haven't got nothing on the back, but if I was to press that button, it would lower the back implement. That is actually in the control menu if you do so desire to have that. Let's go ahead and get it lowered down, actually, speaking of which. In real life, I could think you'd use the hat switch to do that on some combines, but yes, in this one, we've got buttons, which doesn't really matter that much. So once again, I've still been asked to use a lot more third person, so that I shall do. So hey, how you guys doing? Did get to that live stream I was talking about in the last video, which is very annoying, but yes. Been overwhelmed with work, and as you can probably still tell by my voice, if I sound a bit weird, I have been really ill. I know Rainbow Dave Gaming's been ill, Banky's been away as well, everyone's just been ill. It's been a horrific time of year for us all, but hopefully we'll get back onto the Iron Horse as soon as possible. So a lot of people have been asking why I haven't been doing videos as of late, and I can honestly say it's because I have been genuinely working. YouTube is not my job. I do work in real life, so yes, work unfortunately does come first, because it pays the bills and stuff, and actually pays for my next computer as well, hopefully. Right, we're going to do one headland on this field, and that should give us a big enough room to manoeuvre around and stuff. So yeah, I'm saving up for a 1080, saving up for a house, saving up for a car. Got a lot of things to save up for. So yes, work does come first, unfortunately, but I will put videos out as much as I can over the next couple of weeks. I think I need to start recording in bulk, but then I get a little bit tired towards the end and the videos come out crap. Usually I just record one a day. But yeah, I might have to start recording in bulk, unfortunately. Right, that should be it now. We should be unloaded. I don't know why it keeps squirting out the back every now and then when we've finished unloading. Maybe it does that in real life. So I will also point out that just over there on my favourite field on the map, we've got some sunflowers waiting for us. So we'll have to get that at some point, but of course we need a special header for that. So we'll see if we can save up for that. We've only got £21,000 at the moment. There we go. In fact, that number does have a significant amount. I've put that number in specifically, at 21,393, because I'll see if you guys can guess why. It does mean something. I should also mention that the equipment you guys are currently seeing on screen is not vanilla. Is not the equipment this map comes with. This is a pre-release version of the map, as I said earlier, and this one that doesn't actually come with any equipment just yet. But Nathan said that is in the next update, along with the field boundaries and stuff. So I will do one more look back to show you guys which equipment you're going to get with the map if you want to see that. But I usually swap up my gear anyway. I prefer doing it that way. In fact, I need to get that last headland, but there's a tree in the way. Ooh, this is dodgy. Let's go back into the cab real quick. Let's get our head tracking on. I turned it off then to save battery. Right, let's go ahead and go down this length. I know I've missed the top headland, but we've got a pretty big natural headland anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. We might get it on the next pass, who knows. Right, let's go back into third person here, and we will lower the header down. And we're away. Now, one of the most common questions I actually get asked, despite me having a wheel cam for a long time on my channel, is what joystick is this? This is the Speedlink Black Widow joystick. I think I paid about £30 for it, which is really cheap. But you get what you pay for. It's not the greatest, but it does feel pretty sturdy. Never had a problem with it physically. Software-wise, I have. Some games don't recognise it and stuff, but physically, I've not had a single problem with it. It's like a rubberized plastic, so it's plastic obviously, but it feels quite rubberized and matte. It's the best way to describe it, I think. Right, okay everybody, so we're just coming up towards the end of this field right now, and we actually did get the whole field into this one combine, which is nice. Let's go ahead and lift that up. We'll give it a couple of seconds to unload out the back. The swath to unload, that's what I mean. Awesome. It's probably going to fall out again, yes it is. And I did miss a tiny bit out here, so I'm just going to get that. Go, fall out now. Yes, we timed that one well, didn't we? Wanted to add it to that swath, and it did work. So, we are now going to put this header, actually we'll get it turned off right now. And we're going to try, we're going to try and get this header back onto the trailer. I say try because, as you just seen earlier on, I don't think this is the right trailer for this header. So we'll give it a go. We'll see where we get on. Can you guys let me know what header trailer is designed for this combine? I'm assuming it's the dolly one. But it seems a bit excessive for this header because it's only 25 foot. Right, let's go ahead and drive this on. It goes on quite easy, look. There we go, so that's now clipped in. What we're going to do actually is lower the actual header itself, like that. We'll get it disconnected. Awesome. And that is us done with the combine. So I'm going to leave the header trailer here for now because that doesn't make for interesting video footage of me just driving back a header. So what we're going to do is take the combine back, we'll unload it, and then we'll bring the baler down actually. We'll probably bring that down on the JCB since the New Holland's already here waiting for us. And there's no way that the Ford will be able to pull that. So yes, we're going to bring down the JCB I think. Let's get our beacons on real quick. Awesome. And we'll take this back. Now, I'm not actually going to cut... why indicator gone off? There we go. I'm not actually going to cut this. I'm just going to time-lapse it so you guys can see the environment and the map and stuff, in case you haven't seen White Oak Farm Extended before. Why won't this work? There we go. Wanted to reset the camera, then it wouldn't work. So yes, I'm just going to time-lapse this so you guys can actually see the map if you've never seen it before. So sit back, enjoy, and I'll meet you guys back at the arable yard. Right guys, so we're back at the yard. Hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse if you are new to the map. Really good looking map actually. Bit of history. This was actually on Farm Sim 15 quite new because there was one called White Oak Farm on Farm Sim 15 which most of you probably would have heard of because it was quite a popular map. It was quite small though, so yeah, Nathan released the extended and here we are today, converted onto 17. It's not just a simple convert though, you may notice, because I haven't showed you guys yet. This is the arable yard. Looks completely different to how it did in Farm Sim 15, so Nathan has not just cheated and gone, yeah, there we go, changed a couple numbers, now it's ready for 17. It is actually a proper one, which is good to see. Right, there is our tipper trailer over there, as you can see that. But we want to put our grain into this shed here, I think it was. Was it this shed? Let's go ahead and open this. Yes, it was this one. Let's go ahead and get that open. And this is what we're going to be using as our grain, basically. We're going to put it into here. We have a light switch over here, which is pretty nice. Can't really see it now because it's daytime, but there's the lights on. And there's lights off. Really, really cool stuff. So, I have an idea. What we're going to do, now this may not work, and I may shoot myself in the foot for messing up my game, but we're going to drive the combine out to about here. By the way, we do have the workshop here as well. This is what this is, in case you haven't seen it. We're going to drive out to about here. We're going to put the pipe out, and I'm not sure how we unload. Okay, so it's left control I, apparently. It's not mapped out to any buttons, so we're just going to unload it here. Now, when I get more money, this will be onto a conveyor belt, obviously, and same if we got it in a trailer, we'll use the grain hatch to put it into the conveyor belt. Don't have a conveyor belt just yet. So whilst that unloads, what I'm going to do, actually, is go and get the Ford with the bucket on the front. Now, if you don't want to do it this method, there is actually a dumping pit, whatever you want to call this. So you can dump your grain into here and automatically go into the invisible silos. But yes, we're going to be using this today, and it's unloaded there, but we're going to go get the Ford anyway. Do we still have the bucket on the front of that Ford? Yes. Awesome sauce. So here we go, we're going to jump into the Ford. And I can actually say Ford now, because a lot of people used to get annoyed at me going, "It's a New Holland!" No, this one says Ford. It's definitely a Ford. It even says Ford on the steering wheel. So, go ahead and get it booted up. Is this working? Yes, it is. Probably should have checked that before I started filming, but good job it is working. And we'll take this round to our fresh new grain pile. Right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get our beacons on just in case someone comes around. Health and safety and all that lot. Now what I have done is kind of messed up because the shed for this is that open one just behind the Ford there. So we'll quickly take this round and park it up because we shouldn't need it again because that was our only field with crops ready to harvest. In fact, we can go ahead and fold this up now, like so. And we'll get a shutdown. Awesome. Let's get this garage door shut here. Probably should give it a clean down after, but not to worry. Hopefully we'll be using it for sunflowers shortly. And now we are ready to put this grain away. So what I'm going to do real quick is get a thumbnail, because you guys know how much I love my thumbnails. And yeah, we'll jump right back. I won't unload any until after the thumbnail, don't worry. Right, so I actually changed my mind about the thumbnail. We're not going to bother doing that. Because it's not very British looking, we're just in here. So I'll wait till we're out on the roads and stuff for a thumbnail. But never mind, we're just going to go ahead and load this bucket up here. Like so. So there's our first bucket. Oh gosh, that's a bit bouncy. And we'll simply put it into here. Now we probably could have scraped it and used one of those butt rake things, but let's go ahead and drop the pile here. Is the pile actually going on the floor? Yes it is, I can see it there. So it shouldn't take too long. Let's go ahead and back out again. We'll lower this down. Let's get a better angle here. There we go. That was only 62% now. Let's see if we can get a bit more. This is the first time I've ever actually used these things. It's pretty cool. So I got 99%. It doesn't seem to go past 99% for some reason. Okay, put it into here. Now, probably if we did this in real life, I'm not sure you'd do this because now we're going to get all gravel and dirt in our inside of our crop. But never mind. We're just testing out the tip anywhere, basically. It's the whole reason I'm doing this, if I'm honest, because I've never used it before. And I thought it'd be pretty cool to use it. Oh gosh, overshot that one a bit, didn't I? Right, so there's the very, very last piece there. Let's go ahead and back this up and put it into the shed for the final time. And now we have our first batch of barley, actually. I thought it was wheat, but yes, there's our barley. And we'll leave this here temporarily because I want to jump into the JCB real quick. Here it is. And we'll take our baler down to the field and get all that baled up that we've just harvested. So, not sure how long this video's been going on for, but I'm having fun, so we're going to carry on anyway. Now, I believe that the baler is in the middle piece here. The middle compartment. Yes, it is. So there's our Vader stat. I think it's a Vader stat. I can't even remember it now. Yeah, Vader stat. Now, the reason I got this one is because this is what we had in 15, so I tried to keep as much equipment the same as we could. course, we don't have the same baler because I forgot what baler we had in that map, actually. I think it might have been a round baler, come to think of it, but never mind. Let's go ahead and collect this baler real quick. There we go. And yes, I just realised we did have a round baler in 15 because we wrapped it, didn't we? We wrapped our grass for breast cancer awareness in a pink wrap, which is pretty cool. Let's get our beacons on here. Awesome. So we're doing this George Saunders style today. Since I already time-lapsed this drive, I'm not going to bother making you sit through it again. So I'm going to cut there and we'll start baling. Right, okay guys, so we are now back at the animal farm now. This is the other yard. If you haven't seen it, there is a map tour somewhere in one of the cards, but it'll also be in the link, description below. But once again, it has changed. I'm not going to bother doing a map tour for 17 until it's finished. But yeah. There's also another video of this coming out soon, so don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and open this gate. Now, are we actually going to be able to get this baler around this gate? Let's try it. See how well we can do here. Yep, I should be able to do this. Nice one. Awesome. So we'll get this baler unfolded. Shouldn't take too long because it's only a square baler. We'll get the RPMs up. Right, now as I said earlier guys, if I press my second button, I can finally demonstrate this now. This lowers the back implement. So yes, so we've got mowers and stuff on, we can just both lift them up independently without turning the mowers off or having to switch using the G button or whatever. It should be pretty cool. I'm pretty chuffed with this new mapping. Can't believe I didn't do it beforehand. I don't even know if it was in 15, that feature, but yep, we do for 17. Right, let's go ahead and go right up to the end of here. Lift it up. And we'll go in to our headland here. We'll get rid of the headlands and we'll start doing our lengths. That's the plan. Let's lower it down again. We don't basically want to reverse with it down because we might snap it off. Snap the little forks off, whatever you want to call them, little pins. Right. We're going to get this big chunk at the end, so we're going to clog it up. Yep, we got it. A lot of smoke coming off it, but we got it. Lift it up again. And we'll go into this wrong gear simulate. Well done, sir. And we'll go into this pass here. Lower down. Awesome. So yeah, how do you guys feel about being back on a British map finally? I love this map. For those of you that don't know or are new to the channel once again, this is pretty much the map that set my channel off when it was just the normal White Oak farm. It was small, but a very nice, homely British feeling to it. Why isn't this lifting up? I pressed the wrong button, that's why. So yes, I don't know why I didn't do that last headland there. I seem to have an issue with this top headland. Right, let's go into this pass here. Awesome. Looks like we're going to have about 2 bales to unload, which is going to be fun in the next episode, but this is that's not a final headland because we've got that one at the top, which I didn't get a second ago. Lift it up. We're not going to bother reversing this time, we're just going to spin it around. This is how I like to do it because I'm lazy and that involves me not putting it into reverse. Lower it back down. Awesome. Right, actually I'm going to reverse for this pass here because I want to get this last headland so we can actually start doing our proper lengths. Awesome sauce. These smaller swaths are a lot easier to pick up than they were in 15 because they were huge in 15, weren't they? Right, let's get that. Lift it up. And now we can start doing just our lengths, which is cool. I love this JCB. I know it kind of doesn't look the same as the ones that were made just for 17, because it still has the elements of 15 about it, but love it, love it, love it. Probably my favourite tractor in the game. There's another bale right there. Pick that up. I should show you as well the rest of my equipment, shouldn't I? I'll show you the telehandler we've got in a second, for those guys that are interested in that stuff. Why is there missing bits there? Is that the train doing that? Let's watch the pickup a minute, see if it bounces off the ground. Seems to be okay. Maybe I picked it up too early. Oh no, we're missing bits here as well. What's going on here? I think the train might be making the pickup bounce. There we go. So this is our last pass here. We'll get the little scrag ends that we've missed and find out why exactly it's not picking it up. There we go, that's every last bit of there. So why didn't this pick up? Let's have a look. See what happens when we drive over this. I think it may have been the terrain. Or maybe I just went off center a little bit. It seems to be okay. I a bit forgot to put the pickup down, but apart from that, we seem to be okay. I swear I see another little bit of scrag end as well. Yes, I did, right there. Let's back up. And we'll pick this up here. So there we go, guys. That is everything on this field baled and harvested, all in the same episode, because it's only a small field, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's go ahead and turn it off. How do we unload it? Is it O or is it X? Maybe it's nothing anymore. Maybe they changed it completely. Okay, it's now Y. I don't have a button mapped out to Y, so we'll just do that. There we go. And now we'll get it folded up. Awesome. So thank you very much for joining me in this episode. I'm just going to run over this wall and show you what telehandler we got. I can't even remember which one it is, to be fair. Like, I don't know what the name of it is. So here we go. This is our animal yard guy. He's got no animals just yet. But here is the... What is this? A Manitou? Maybe that's how you say it. Manitou? Manitao? I don't know. But we got that with a Kerfab bale fork. You can take these top bits off here. This little archway does come off in the workshop, which is pretty cool. We've got the Silo King Feederwix wagon thing, and we've got the Juskin trailer here for picking up our cattle when we finally buy it. Oh, we also have the Branter Bale trailer as well, which people have been telling me not to get, but I forgot why they said that was, so we're going to give it a try anyway. It has the straps and stuff, which is pretty cool, but someone did tell me not to get this one because it's broken, but I can't remember what they said was broken about it, so we'll give it a chance. We'll give it a chance. So yes, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of White Oak Farm Extended. If you did enjoy, please hit my thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. Stay tuned for more White Oak Farm from myself as well. Oh, let's jump back into this. I've been Simulate Gaming. I'll see you in the next one.